So I figured I would come outside for a minute. It's supposed to rain a lot today and the grass is really wet. I have my house shoes on. I should have took them off, but we did get some accomplishment done over here on this side. I have a lot of work and it seems to just not want to stop raining. Hello, my name is Jenny Lee. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. If you've been here before, welcome back. I don't know if I'm gonna put this into a combined video or if I'm gonna just do a short little video and chat with you guys while transferring these and then just put it up as itself. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna just keep working in here as best as I can. I got all of the stuff. There's like a huge pile down there by the wagon, if you can see it. I've just been putting everything down there out of the way so that, you know, when I start, it's a fresh little area. And so I'm gonna try to get back out here later if it's, you know, not raining. I don't care if it's sprinkling a little bit to bring Libby out because it's actually not cold, but I cannot wait to get back out here and get these beds finished. And now that it is a little wet outside, it might not be too bad, but we shall see. You guys like my shirt? It says, be their voice, save our children. Very important message. If you don't know about hashtag save our children, check it out. So I'm gonna jump off of here. I'm actually gonna go transplant the tomatoes now, or the plants into the red solo cups, and I'll bring you guys along. So let's go do that. Okay guys, so I need to do this. I have needed to do this and I haven't. So I thought I would just sit down and chit chat with you guys and transfer our little plants. But I have some potting soil, I have the red solo cups, and then we have our little plants. And I think it's time to move them. I'm pretty sure that their roots are the same size as these cups, and we don't want them getting root rot, or, you know, some of them are starting to look a little yucky because there's 2 of them in here, or too many really big ones. And then, so there were a few cups when I first went to pour them in, and it went too fast and too many went in. And so now we have a few of them. Now some of them did not do anything, which is really weird. You see some of them are still empty. It's like half took and half didn't. Excuse me. So some of them are doing really well. So we have half tomato and half watermelon, and this is watermelon. Actually, my Kaylee brought one home from school, and it's in the pot up there with her rosemary, and it's this big. So I'll bring that over at some point and also get that planted. So we have 1, 2, 3. I thought we had more. So we only have 4 watermelon ones, and then we have a good bit of tomato plants, and we'll see how they grow. So I'm excited to do this. I hope you enjoy this, and let's get started. I am no pro at this at all. Like, I don't know really what I'm doing. I just wing everything in life, and, you know, so we'll just see how it goes. Because the garden is not ready yet, I have been trying to just keep these inside for right now. Now there's some things, there are some things that I just can't plant outside yet because it's still too cold. And then I also am going to add some peppers. I'm gonna plant some peppers in these. All right, so I put about this much in there because I want this to be able to fit. So what I'm gonna do, I tried to get them wet, and this is what I was hoping for. Let me bring it closer for just a second. Okay, so you see how it's like attached in a little thing, and I'm hoping it will stay together. It probably won't do well, but that's okay. I should have grabbed my gloves, and so there it is. And that's all I really wanted it. I just wanted it to sit right on the top, just like that. And then I'm gonna actually get my gloves and put my gloves on, and that way I can use my hands to put a little dirt in and fill it around the edges. But that's what we're gonna do with all of these. So let's get done. Okay, so now that I have my gloves on, I'm going to just use my hands And I may try not to, but I just don't want my nails to get dirty. I'm gonna try to see if I can just sprinkle a little bit around. There we go. That way I don't really have to have it out of the bag much. That way we're not making a huge mess. I'm just gonna kind of tap it around. And there we go. That is good to go. So we have our first little seedling into where, now they will stay in here, and I will go, I'm gonna run to Dollar Tree today, and I'm gonna get like those like cake pans or lasagna pans really. And then what I'll do is I'll put all the cups in there, because I do take them out during the day when it's sunny, so that they can get some sun out the slider, and then I bring them back in when the sun starts to go down. So I don't want to have to carry cup by cup, so I would rather just put them in like a cake pan or something to carry them in and out. So that is always an option. Also, put our gloves back on. It's really kind of gloomy today. It is not, but it's nice. It's not real cold out, which is nice. Okay, so we're gonna pour. And this one is one of the seedlings that the first one I did, where a bunch of seeds kind of, I don't know why I laid it down. Okay, so this one has a little much, so I'm gonna pour just a little tad into that one. Okay, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this one. I actually, you know what, I'm gonna use some of this dirt that didn't work, and if something comes out of it, then oh well, but we'll see. Just to fill them in a little bit more. I'm making sure that I'm using the tomato ones, because they're really delicate, and I don't want to have to do too much with them, but I know I have to break these apart. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, look, the seeds are the roots are already bending at the bottom, so these definitely needed to be moved. I'm just gonna give a little dirt to each as it falls apart so that I can kind of get to them. All right, here we go. I don't want to hurt it though. All right, I'm just gonna kind of break it away like that. Keep those up, and there's that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my finger, because see how they're long, and I know there probably shouldn't even be this many together, but we're gonna just play with it and see what happens compared to the single ones. And then I'm just gonna make sure all of the green little sprouts are up. It's kind of hard with gloves, I'd rather not, but, and then I'm gonna stick my finger in it, because I want to make sure that all of these go down to the bottom. And then just kind of guide them in, and then fill it around. And then you'll see that there's a lot of white still, but that's gonna get covered with dirt. But I just wanted to show you what it looks like. See one? Oh, that's not one. That's actually a root that should have went down, but that's okay. There's still a good bit of those in each one. So now I'm gonna do the same thing to this one. I'm just going to dig a little hole with my finger to guide the weeds down, or I have to keep falling. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Down in like that, and then just fill it so that they stand. All right, that's our second one. And then here's our last one with this cluster. I think 3 of them did this, but the other one I'm not really worried about. The other one, it doesn't have as many, so I'm just gonna stick these down in there. And then as I'm holding it, just close it up to where. All right, there's our last one like that. So they do have a good bit on top. I'm also gonna take some dirt from the ones that didn't work out and just place it down around them. I hope you guys are enjoying watching this. Thank you for watching if you are. You know, some days we just need to do something that isn't, you know, sometimes you try to get away and go to YouTube to not deal with, like, you know, drama, reality. Sometimes you just go and watch creators and you're able to check out. And I hope that when people come to my channel, number one, they know it's a safe space. And number two, that they don't come and feel like they're just gonna, and if you enjoy the drama, I mean, everybody does, we all watch it, but you have to have somewhere to go that isn't. And I hope you guys enjoy coming here and hanging out with me, you know, and do makeup. And, you know, I'm getting into like the vlogging and you guys seem to really like that. And, you know, I don't mind bringing you guys along. A lot of times I try to do what I can when the baby is sleeping, because she's 2 and there's no talking around her. Like I was doing like a voice chat to a friend, and like Livy just wouldn't let me talk for 2 seconds. And it was just so funny because you just stop and then you just listen to them, and, you know, and then you're able to in a second. But sometimes Libby doesn't want us to stop. So, all right, here are these. But like I was gonna say, I just hope that when you come to my channel that you can check out, that you don't worry about drama, and you can just come here and check out and hang out, you know, have fun, have conversation, and really what a community is supposed to be about. You know, I don't ever want any harm or anything for anyone or any, you know, thing, you know, but the internet is a crazy place. It can be really scary, and I have witnessed that firsthand, and I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of anyone that is a part of, you know, bad behavior and hurtful things. And I know that I have came out my mouth sideways. I have had to defend myself with a certain person that is just a troll and doesn't stop for anyone. But, oh, the baby's crying. Hey guys, so different scenery. I'm in my truck, and I was looking at my footage that I was editing for where it ended, because it ended abruptly because Olivia woke up from her nap. And so I stopped it kind of quickly, and I was in the middle of like talking, and so I didn't want to leave the video at that. And so I figured while I was out, I would finish it up. So I just wanted to say that because the internet is so insane, and because there are so many people on it and so many different opinions, that not everyone is going to like things we say, like things we do. You know, not everyone is going to be our cup of tea, and we're not going to be someone else's. And that has to be okay for every one of us. We have to be okay with that. And especially as creators, people are going to make videos, and I don't even care about that either, you know, but I don't like when your only ammo is to try to attack others or destroy others, or it's just, you know, it is, go ahead, honey. It's enough. Like, it's enough. I enjoy being a creator. I enjoy my time on YouTube when I do get to spend time. I do spend a lot of time on YouTube. I use my AirPods. I'm always listening to creators, listening to, you know, lots of different things. Like I said, I'm in many different communities, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem I see is that there are some people that will just never be happy. They just won't. Regardless of what they do, where they go, they're just never going to be happy. And I refuse to allow anyone ever to take my happiness, especially like a random person on YouTube that I don't know, like that I don't know at all. well, I should say that doesn't know me, because I haven't really put out my information like that or anything. I only know of certain people that are creators because they have put their information out there. And I want my time on the internet to be as it has always been. You will never see me in a chat that doesn't have to deal with like a particular person, or like very small, like 3 people that just continue gross behavior. And it's really sad to see, because there's other people being hurt, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I do hope that while you're here on my channel, that you feel safe, and that you feel that you can come and hang out and talk about anything, and, you know, just have fun. Check out, be able to check out. And, you know, if I post something you don't like one day, but the next day you come back and you're like, man, I really like that video, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, but I am here to grow and change and blossom. And I hope that in a year from now, that I'm not the same person, that I'm a better person, that my channel is, grown and, successful. And I think that's what we all want when we have a YouTube channel, is to be, not successful YouTubers like that, but have a successful community. And that's what's important to me. It's not about numbers. When I say successful, I mean having the group of people that I have, my almost 900 subscribers, that's success to me. And that's because those people are awesome people. And they don't do dirty things, and they're not mean, and they're just great people that you want to be around. And that's who I want to be around. So I have to run into Walmart. I'm going to wrap this up here and add it to the end of my tomato planting video, because I didn't get to finish. And yeah, so if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.